everyone, it's Jess. So I'm really sorry that I haven't filmed in a long time. I've had trouble finding time where I could film without my family listening in, and I've been working, so I'm really sorry. I'm just going to try and do a quick video because I know that my family will be back soon. So I'm going to do the language and culture book tag, which I first saw on Lulu's library, but I don't think it's the original video, so I will tag the original video in the down bar. So I have my questions, and I'm just going to get started and try and get this over quickly. Number one, what languages do you speak, and what languages would you like to speak? I speak fluent Spanish, fluent English, obviously. English is my first language, and then I speak fluent Spanish, and I studied German for 5 years, so I should speak German, supposedly. I'm not fluent, but I have quite a good level, I think. And languages that I would like to speak. A couple of years ago, I really wanted to learn how to speak Chinese, but I just didn't have the time. I had so many exams, and it was just. But I would like to learn Chinese one day. Number two, what books do you own that are written in another language? I own quite a few. Like most of them are school books that I had to read for school, like required reading. But I do have a few that I have fun. So to get the German one out of the way, this is a school book. So this is Das Idealpaar, which is the perfect couple. And it's just a load of short stories, I think. I've never read it fully. And then I have a few books here in Spanish. These are just a few of them. I have La Sombra del Viento by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. This book is amazing. It's really, really good. I was recommended this book by a friend, and I love it. It's The Shadow of the Wind, I think, in English. La Ladrona de Libros. The Book Thief. Everybody knows this book. I haven't read this yet. And I really should, but I haven't read it yet. La Cúpula, Stephen King. Under the Dome, I think it's called in English. I haven't read this either. This is probably the longest book I own. It's 1,130 pages long. And then the last book I have to show you is La Ciudad de las Bestias, City of the Beasts, or The City of the Beasts, by Isabel Allende. This is amazing. It's from the Hispano-American narrative, and Isabel Allende was very similar to Gabriel García Márquez, who wrote Crónica de una muerte anunciada, which is a chronicle of an announced death, which is a really good book and kind of creepy, but still. And she's just an amazing writer. I studied this author at school, but then I was given this book as a birthday present, and I read it a year later. It was on my to-read list, and it's so good. It's not that long, but it's really good. The third question is, translate the first sentence of one of your favourite books into another language. So I've picked out Summer at Willow Lake by Susan Wiggs. I don't know if you can see that. I got this book free at a tombola. Like, the woman working at the tombola knew me from when I was little, and she was just like, oh, what would be your perfect prize? And they had bags of books. And I was just like, oh, I really want to try and win a bag of books. Pick a bag of books, you can have it. So I got like 7 or 8 books for free, and this was in the bag. And it's an amazing book. So the first sentence is, Olivia Bellamy estaba intentando decidirse entre qué era lo peor: estar atrapada en lo alto de un palo de bandera sin ayuda a la vista, o tener la ayuda llegando en forma de un Hells Angel, which means Olivia Bellamy tried to decide what was worse, being trapped at the top of a flagpole with no help in sight, or having help arrive in the form of a Hells Angel. This book is amazing. It's so lovely. It made me cry so many times. It's a typical story, the ugly duckling. She grows up, she's beautiful, and then there's this whole story. She gets the boy that teased her falls in love with her. It's amazing. Translate the title of the book you're currently reading into another language. So I'm currently reading The Green Mile by Stephen King. I'm about halfway through. Yeah. And in Spanish, this is La Milla Verde. It's an amazing book. What is your favorite book that is set in another country that you don't live in? I had a hard time doing this. I obviously haven't taken into account all of my books because I have too many books. So the first one I thought of was Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. And it's just, I think it's set in Canada. I'm not sure. But it is so beautiful. I love it. I read the whole series, like Anne of Avonlea, Anne of the something else. There's a whole series. I've only read them once. I would really love to buy them, but they're quite expensive. And I just love this book. It's all like, I don't know if you can see that it's a bit worn. It's a second-hand copy. A lot of my books are second-hand, and I just love this book. It makes me cry every time. And try to end your video in another language. So, muchísimas gracias por haber mirado mi video y espero poder hablar con vosotros pronto. Adiós. Which I guess I'm going to translate it because I don't know how to do captions yet. Thank you so much for watching my video, and hopefully I'll be able to talk to you again soon. Bye!